Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. It is Friday evening and I'm about to read a little bit of my book. We've already had dinner. We have also been watching a little bit of our show, This Is Us. We are still so obsessed with that show, but it's soon coming to an end. So let me know if you guys are currently watching anything that you would recommend. You can let me know down below in the comments. But today has actually been a really nice day. It was actually supposed to rain the whole day, and then out of somehow we got 3 hours of incredible sunshine. Like the whole sky cleared. It was really warm as well, and it just felt like summer. It was amazing. And in this new apartment we actually have a terrace, which is so nice. It's something that Mo and I have literally dreamed about for so many years. We don't actually have any furniture out there yet, but I like to just take my yoga mat. I will either put my yoga towel, like my anti-slip yoga towel, on top, or I'll just take a really big towel and I'll just lay out, which is what I did today. I laid there for like an hour or so, just soaking up the sun. It was so good. And then I also did a little bit of yoga and Pilates as well. And being in the sunshine and doing that, I have to like pinch myself that I'm able to do that. And I was just in my bikini as well, which felt so amazing. For anyone who lives in like a 4-season place where you have very cold and gray winters, I'm sure you guys can relate to that feeling of being in the sunshine and feeling warmth and just that good vitamin D. So yeah, I was really soaking that in today, and then I came back in and it literally poured. So we had some really intense weather today, but it was really nice. Like I really got out in the sun and I feel so good. Anyway, I am now winding down for the evening. So you guys know I love to read, and recently I've been reading some fiction books. So normally I will read more kind of like self-development, non-fiction category books, but something that I think is a really great tip or habit, and something that I've been implementing in my own kind of like wellness routine, is to read fiction books, because they kind of give you that same like adventure, storytelling, like a similar feeling that you would get when you watch a TV show and you can totally disconnect. The thing with TV though is that it can be very stimulating right before you go to bed. There's also a lot of blue light in the TV, and that can keep you up much later than if you would be reading or doing something without electronics. So I'm currently reading Imposter Syndrome by Kathy Wang. I discovered this book from a service called Book of the Month. They're actually a super popular and fast-growing online book service for readers, and I really like their mission. They're all about promoting new and emerging authors, and they help readers to discover new books. So basically their team vets hundreds of books each month, and each month they give their readers a curated selection of new and early release titles, so their readers can spend more time reading and less time researching. They also have a really great skip policy, so if there's not a book that you particularly like that month, you can skip at no charge. And they can offer the best price for new release hardcover fiction books, and if you use the code MAYREADS, you can get your first book for just $9.99. And I don't know about you guys, but when I read before bed, it really just soothes me. It gets me so sleepy and relaxed. But because it's again a fiction book, I feel like it's really storytelling, and it's kind of like watching TV but without all of the stimulation and the noise, and of course with all of the blue light as well. So it really helps to put you to sleep. And this book is actually about a woman who was recruited from Russia to work in Silicon Valley, and she's a spy, but she's also a businesswoman, and it kind of follows her life as she's building her career in the US, but also espionaging and reporting back to Russia. So it's a pretty interesting story, and there's a lot of like twists and turns. And yeah, I discovered it through the Book of the Month service. So if you guys want to check it out, I will have a link for them down below. And again, with the code MAYREADS, and that will get you your first book for $9.99. So I'm now going to cuddle up. I might make some tea as well. I'm going to read my book, and I will see you guys tomorrow morning. guys, I am making my matcha, and I've been really into using this bowl. This is a traditional matcha mixing bowl, and I also use this little whisk, and I actually used to do this directly in my cup before, like something like this. But I actually find when I use the bowl, it mixes it a little bit better, and you have a bit more space and movement possibility. And it did come in the set actually that I got the matcha whisk with, and also that little wooden spoon that you saw. I feel like it's just a little bit easier to mix this way, so I just kind of do these zigzaggy motions. It does give it a nice froth as well, as you can see there, but it really just gets out all of the little clumps. And then I pour a little bit of more hot water on top. I do 2 drops of organic liquid stevia. This is very sweet, so I just need 2, and just a little bit of almond milk. Cheers. I was so in the mood today to make carrot cake muffins. I've been craving carrot cake. I think it's because we had a really good one when we were in Barcelona last week for my dad's birthday, but I want to make like a healthier version of them, and also in like little cupcake forms. I think that would be really good. So I had my list ready, I did my research on ingredients, I went to the store, and they were closed, and apparently it is a holiday today, so everything is closed here. So that was such a bummer, but I will go on Monday and get the ingredients for it, and then I'll make it with you guys. Also, this morning I went on a morning walk. You guys might know from my previous videos that I normally do like if I'm gonna do a workout, I'll usually do it in the mornings, but since getting back from Dubai, I've actually switched things up a little bit, because some of you might know that I'm working more on my sleep, and I'm not using an alarm clock anymore to wake up. If you guys want to see that video where I chatted more about that, I will have it linked down below. But basically, I felt so good when we were on our trip, and I want to keep some of those things going that I was doing there, even if we're back home. And one of those things is sleeping more, so that's something that I'm definitely prioritizing. Another thing that was really impactful was not working out in the mornings, and this is, I think, what I need right now. I feel like with routines, they can be really positive, and I think they build really good habits in the long run. But sometimes I think it's important to kind of reevaluate like where you are in your life, what do you need, and not feel like you have to stay like super strict and rigid with something, because what might have been working for you in the past maybe is not working for you right now, because of course we change, we evolve, we have new experiences, new things that come into our lives, and it's important to be flexible with all of that and to adapt what you need to your current life situation and your goals and all of that. One thing I'm really enjoying is focusing on my sleep, and when I wake up, I take it super chill. So now that the weather is nice, I like to go out for a walk in the morning, just to get out a bit in the fresh air and the sunshine and just move my body in a very gentle way. And then if I want to do a workout like strength training with weights, or even Pilates or yoga or anything like that, I will do it in the afternoon. I've really been enjoying that. I feel like my body is a little bit more kind of loosened up, more flexible, more warm from just being awake throughout the day, especially when it comes to strength training specifically, like using weights. I feel like the transition from sleeping and then going into a more intense workout like with using weights, it might be a bit too jarring for the body, and cortisol can actually spike higher than it needs to. So cortisol is already elevated in the morning, which is a good thing. It's a normal, natural thing, and it helps us to wake up and gets our energy going. But if it's combined with something that's more intense, I feel like that could be overload for your body and for your stress and cortisol levels first thing in the morning. So that's why I think for me, just personally from my own experience, I feel like my results and my stamina and my strength has improved a lot just by moving that kind of workout from the morning to the afternoon. And then again, the mornings are really nice for like gentle movement, like walking or a gentle yoga class. Also, as you guys saw yesterday, I love taking my workouts outside if it's sunny, and again doing my Pilates outside. It's been so nice, and I literally really have to like pinch myself that I'm even able to do that. It's something that I've been wanting to do for so long. But also on the topic of working out and being flexible and listening to your body, I'm definitely also being much more mindful these days of what kind of workouts I'm doing depending on the phase of the cycle that I'm in. I have a whole video on this topic which you guys should definitely check out. I will have it linked down below. But yeah, I just wanted to update you guys on my new kind of workout routine regime. Still really loving yoga, Pilates, and strength training. Those are my main forms of exercise, and of course walking and just staying active during the day, like natural kind of movements. I feel like I'm always doing something, organizing something, walking somewhere. But yeah, just wanted to give you a little update on that. Good morning, guys. I'm about to get my nails done and I'm so excited because they are so long. They've grown so much. So I'm definitely going to be making them a little bit shorter and maybe going for a more kind of nude color. But I do still really like this one. So we'll see what they have. And I'm also getting a pedicure as well. I'm back home and my nails are done. So this is the color that I went for. Nice neutral, kind of similar to the one that I had before. It's not exactly the same, but I really like how nails like this, they just go with everything. It's a really nice classic color and they're a lot shorter now, which feels really, really good. Also on the way back, I picked up what I needed to make the carrot cake cupcakes that I wanted to make the other day. I'll make sure to have the recipe down below for you guys if you also want to try these. It is the first time that I'm making these. I am following a specific recipe, but if I end up making any tweaks in the future, I will share with you guys an updated recipe. But this is what I need for right now. And I'm also getting dinner ready. This is a vegetable and chicken soup, just a really nice comforting, hearty, veggie-packed, healthy soup. So there are carrots in here, celery, organic chicken breast, potato, beans, onion, and some spices. I didn't really measure anything. I just kind of threw in the vegetables and a little bit of stock as well. But yeah, that is looking really good. And now I'm gonna get started on the cupcakes. So as mentioned, I will make sure to have the recipe I'm following listed below in the description box, but I am first combining the dry ingredients in one bowl, and then I'll be combining all of the wet ingredients in a second one. So at this point, everything was still going fine. I was very excited about what I was making, but then when I combined the wet and the dry ingredients, I realized that the dough was a lot thicker than what I was expecting, and I'm pretty sure the flour that I used wasn't the right type for this specific recipe, and I think that's what made the dough really thick. Also, the recipe said it yields 6 cupcakes, but I had enough batter for like 14 cupcakes and even a little bit more. So I'm not sure if it was the recipe or my ingredients, but something along the way got a bit mixed up. But that's just what happens sometimes when you're experimenting with new recipes, especially when it comes to baking. But they did end up coming out pretty good. Definitely need to work on the recipe though, and I will share again with you when it's perfected. Mo did really seem to like them, but I don't know if he was just being nice. But yeah, that was my first attempt, and like I said, I will definitely keep you guys posted once I figure out the perfect recipe. Good morning, guys. It is a new day. I realized I never ended off the vlog the other night, and I'm actually going to start filming a new video today. We do have a meeting right now and a few errands, but then I'm going to start filming a new vlog that's going to go up on Sunday. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to check the description box down below for links, recipes, or anything else that I mentioned. I will have everything linked down below. I hope that you're all having a really beautiful day, and I'll see you in my next one. Mwah. Bye, guys.